Have you ever been ignored, forgotten about, or you're in a group setting and you feel like people aren't paying attention to you, and then whatever you say goes unnoticed, and then you end up just like not even speaking at all anymore, and you're too scared to like have a voice? I used to be that. I used to be like that. And I can teach you how to turn that around to the point where everyone's going to pay attention to you and people can literally pay you money for your presence. No word of a lie. How do I know this? Why am I an expert, you might ask? I've been a stripper for the last 6 years, and my literal income depends on how well I can command the room with my presence, right? How can I... And it's not to do with how you look or what you're wearing, etc. Because I'm competing with another either 20 or 150 girls. And out of all of those girls that are there, the customer has to choose me and want me. How do I do that? I become magnetic. So let me teach you. First of all, a few little stories. I've managed to harvest how to be like so magnetic that to the point where now people see my energy, they feel my energy, and they will walk up to me tipping me. And no word of a lie, just by awakening my magnetism within me, people will come up to me and give me money. I love spending time by myself. And I would go out to breakfast. This has happened to me multiple times. I would go out to breakfast, sit down, start journaling, putting down my stickers, see hee ha ha, listening to my headphones, like dancing to myself. People would come up to me, sit next to me and say, I am drawn by your energy. Like, I love you. Not literally, but you get what I mean. Like, I love your energy. You're so cool. And we would have a conversation, and then I'd walk out later and go to the front to pay. Turns out they've paid for my breakfast. Like, they've paid for what I've ordered before I even had time to leave and sort out the bill myself. Random strange people. And this has happened to me more than once. And I'm not exaggerating. I'm not telling you bullshit just so that, you know, you have a story or whatever. This has genuinely happened to me, and I want you to experience that too. Now, how do you become that person? How do you become that person? I was having a conversation with a customer, which I found quite interesting, that really just like pinpoints it all. And he said, you know what, I spoke to so many other girls and like they all just seem cold, and like I love that you're a warm person. I love your warmth. That's why I'm so drawn to you. That's why I only want to talk to you, not anyone else. And I was like, oh, what? Thank you. What do you mean by that? And a warm person, the way I have grown to understand it, is someone who sees genuine wonder in life. You know, your inner child excitement about day-to-day life, about minor things that as we grow older we tend to forget about because we're so busy rushing to complete this, rushing to do that, rushing to do this, to-do list, tasks, have I done yoga today, have I texted my boss? We stop forgetting the little wonders of life. That pigeon that's walking down the street, oh my god, it looks so funny. Oh my god, it's like throwing up. Oh my god, I wonder why, what's happened to it? Oh my god, it's thrown up, it's starting to eat, it's sick, no way, ew. You wouldn't have noticed that if you were on your phone, if you weren't paying attention, if you're thinking about what you need to text your boss. Start paying attention to what's going on in life. Start paying attention to the little things and finding joy and wonder in them just for yourself. It's not got to do anything with anyone else. Do it for yourself, because I promise you, you're gonna start enjoying life more. Your energy will become warmer because you're becoming more like your childlike self. Find that within you. Start being weird, act weird in public, literally just like do weird things. I love to listen to music, and as I'm listening to music, I am in my own music video. I'm dancing, I'm singing along, I'm mouthing the words. Like, in public, people look at me, I don't give a fuck. The reason why you have to start doing that for yourself is because you have to start being vulnerable with yourself. Instead of putting that side of you that wants to dance and wants to sing because you're enjoying the music, instead of telling her like, oh my god, don't do this, it's embarrassing, this and that and whatever. No, let her shine. Let her come through. Why? Because everyone else wants to dance to their music equally as you do, but nobody wants to seem vulnerable enough. So be human, be vulnerable, do that. Once you do that, people are going to connect with you, and they're going to be like, oh my god, like, she's expressing the side of me that I've been hiding so much and for so long. That's amazing. How does she have the strength and courage to do that? And maybe you'll inspire someone else to do that too, to connect with your humanness, literally just your humanness. Okay, I'm getting angry. What was next? You have to have genuine connections with people. You know how I was telling about like finding that curiosity and like that warmth in day-to-day life and noticing amazing things, have the same approach to people, to human beings, because at the end of the day, they might expand your horizons. They might like give you something or teach you something you never would have thought. They might create your human experience. They might make your human experience more interesting, and that's worthwhile. And then that works back to reflecting on you, because people love to talk about themselves. Every day people think about themselves and honor themselves. So when you come in with that genuine curiosity about what they have to say and who they are as human beings, they are so attracted to you, to your warmth, to your kindness, to your caredness, that they start thinking, oh my god, she's so amazing, she's so cool, like she genuinely cares about me. And then that gets reflected because they start genuinely caring about you too, and your interactions become so much better. Next time a barista gives you a coffee, don't just say, thank you, have a nice day, oh my god, I like your jewelry, where did you get that from, oh my god. Ask them about their story, because it's interesting to know those things about human beings too, because there is wonder in life and in humans too. It's everywhere around us. Start enjoying it, you become magnetic, you exude that energy that people are so drawn to. Anyway, realize how fucking valuable you are. Realize that little like wonder that you have within yourself, all the things that you do, the going to yoga, not going to yoga, everything about you, realize how valuable it is. Cherish yourself for it, give yourself love for it. The little things that you do that you find other people you find weird, love yourself for it. And then that will get reflected back to you. People will start seeing how much you love yourself, and they won't be able to help it but reflect that back to you, because people are sheep. People are sheep. If you give yourself grace and give yourself permission to love yourself, people are going to see that, and they're going to want to love you too. Love yourself for your weird traits. I know I said that before, but like, I used to get into relationships and I love myself for like the weird, silly things that I do that I was talking about, like the childlike sense of things and wonder that I have. And I loved that myself for it, and I would always wait and want to see that reflected in my partners. So I would be desperate for my partners to love that side of me too, and I would like cling on to it and like depend on it. And I was like, oh my god, yes, validate that I'm right to love myself for it. But that dimmed my light so much. That dimmed my life, because I put the energy into their core, into their playing field, because I depended on their love and their validation. The minute I put that back into myself and said, no, just the fact that I love myself for it is enough, that's when it tripled and my energy went up 7 levels, because I didn't need to rely on anyone else but myself to validate me and love me. And then the energy that you cultivate from that, unmatched. So yeah, I'm gonna stop yapping here. I hope you enjoyed this little video. Like and comment and subscribe, all of that, you know what to do. And also there is a mailing list. This is important. There is a mailing list down below, because I'm creating a online course on like things that being a stripper has taught me that you can implement in your day-to-day life. So subscribe, let me know if you want to hear that. Also, I'm going to be doing a course on how to be a stripper and how to sell dancers, how to be really good at all of that. So yeah, subscribe to my mailing list, possibly, please. Anyway, apart from that, I hope you're having a wonderful week. I love you so much. Let me know what else you want to discuss or hear me talk about. I love you millions, and I'll see you again next week.